Hey guys, it's your boy. We're back with more Marvel Future content, and this video we are taking a look at Loki versus Supergiant once again. I think the last time we did when Supergiant really came out to the game, so we'll see how these characters perform in conjunction, of course, in opposed to each other. There's one thing that I would like to say before I go any further, that this run is going to be, and this whole video is going to be with Hela lead. The reason why actually I'm choosing Hela lead, and actually it's gonna hurt Supergiant a little bit. The reason why I'm using Hela lead actually is Hela, of course, is the best for Supergiant. Also, Hela does not have insight. So if I have to run, and of course this is the best team up for Supergiant available for the silence as well as the paralysis season. Ronan lead, which gives you 50% all attack, plus also gives you 20% of ignore dodge, but this has insight. So if I run this team up, it will be insight run for Supergiant, it will be non-insight run for Loki, because Ronan is a very bad lead for Loki because he clears out the mobs, which you don't want. That's why I'm gonna run this whole thing with Hela only. Of course, it's gonna hurt Supergiant a little bit, but it will give us a really good idea about how these characters perform opposing to each other. Now let's go for the stats and let's see how it rolls out. So I just like the previous video I did, all the stats are maxed out. We got 8 Odin's blessings, critical damage, all skills are level 6, tab enhancement rank 5, power of Unreal stage 12, CDB of rage with the mythic uniform options with 3 out of the 5 uniform options. I will be purchasing the Spider-Man soon, so we'll see how that goes. For Supergiant, we are well, basically maxing out all the stats. The critical rate is missing out, but it will be maxed out once we use the fifth skill, so it's okay. She also has 8 Odin's blessing, so a very fairly even. Okay, I said something wrong. A really fair matchup between these characters. Critical damage also, all skills level 6, tab enhancement rank 4, doesn't matter. Overdrive stage 12, then we have a mighty CTB of judgment with that beautiful 20% all attack and the 18% chain rate. So very good roll mighty that we have here. Then we have the mythic uniform with a 4 out of the 5 uniform options. So again, we still don't have the attack on both of the uniforms, so it's gonna be very fairly even matchup. We'll talk about the rotations in a bit. For the cards, we are at 119% energy attack and the proc as well, 9% pierce, just like the card I showed you before. Now again, quickly going to the rotations as we've talked about briefly in the other rotation about Loki. So Supergiant, we're gonna go with the 6 cancel, 1 cancel, 5 cancel, 4, 2, 3. This is so stupid, I cannot even use that. Okay, I cannot even use that. So basically, okay, that sucks. That's a lot of volume. That's a lot of volume. Sorry about that. So yeah, it's basically gonna be 6 cancel. We'll go stupid Supergiant. Okay, 6 cancel, 1, 5, 4, 2, 3. Or you can go 5, 4 tier 3, 5, 4, 6, 1, 2, 3 as well. Okay, this is so stupid. I don't know why that happened, but that just happened. Okay, I cannot really do anything about that. Anyways, TVA Loki, as we talked about before, 3, 5, 4. Of course, we'll get the proc on the 4th skill, and here, and then the 1st skill. We'll roam around a bit. Then we'll go 3, 5, 4 again. Once more, we'll go 3, 5, 4 again. And then the 1st skill, the tier 3 skill will be ready. So we'll go tier 3 cancel, 3, 5, 4. Okay, I could not use the 3rd skill, but yeah, that's the rotation. I don't know. It's totally screwed up. Anyways, about that, we will be using the Proxima as well as a support. So we'll see how these characters perform in each other. So let's move on to the runs. Okay, so the first run that we are going to be doing is going to be Supergiant. Now, I think I did change the rotation. I did 5, 4, awakened skill, 1, 2, 3. So you guys can also try this rotation if you guys want to try it. It just gives me better procs. Okay, I'm not gonna run this rotation for the whole run because I was getting good procs on the normal rotation as well, but you can definitely try this, and you don't really lose damage. You do like exactly the same damage, although I still feel like 6 cancel, 5, 4, 2, 3 will do more damage if you get the proc at the right time. Okay, but yeah, you know, it's not possible to get the procs on every single time on the right terms, you know, so it's just that. Okay, I'm gonna go with this because I was getting the procs. I started getting the procs right with this rotation. That's why I just went for this thing as well, which is pretty nice actually. and let's see how much we will be able to make here, because I was doing Supergiant, and I think I have played Supergiant before as well with the Hela leadership, although the Hela lead is not really that good for Supergiant. But we don't have any choice. If I use the Ronan lead, he has insight, and I don't have any residual insight at the moment to give to Hela, because of course it's not the CDP discount on, or I would have actually given it. So I might just be giving the insight back to Hela. This is just so stupid. Like, I took out the insight from Hela just to give to like some other character, and now I feel like I made a mistake. I probably just should take the inside off of my Zemo that I have at the moment, which I will be doing it, but of course with the CDP discount coming up, so we'll see about that. Now the cancels, if I talk about the cancels for both of these characters, Loki and Supergiant, I think both are very easy to cancel the rover. And cancelling roars has never been an issue ever since they changed the ABX and they gave you the flashing purple bar or a blue bar to cancel the roar and telling you use the skill to cancel the roar. So I think cancelling roars is not gonna be any kind of issue, not even something you talk about, to be honestly speaking. But I do feel like maybe Loki might be a better option if you want to build a character with a CTP of rage. But I will say this, I think running a Supergiant, or if you have an option to build one of these two characters, I would go for Supergiant personally. The reason why I say I would go for Supergiant is actually she can also cover the female villain as well. That's why I would go with her. Although if you are satisfied with your Moonstone score on the female villain, you can definitely go for Loki. But as a budget option, I would say Supergiant will be a better option even if she loses today to Loki, because she's a villain plus she's a female, so she can cover multiple days while Loki can only do one. But of course you need to have Loki for the best scores for the burn season swap. If you don't build your Loki that well. Although there's one more thing, I think CDP of energy Loki, and I've been thinking about that, like, I have not been able to test it out, and I feel like CTP of energy Loki, unless you have a brilliant CTP of energy, is not gonna be that good, and Rage is still gonna be better for Loki. The reason why I say that is actually, of course, the tier 3 skill rotation can screw up the proc on that CDP of energy. It's gonna be that Supergiant. It's gonna be that Supergiant scenario again. Anyways, so yeah, not bad. 9.6 million. I'm sure I can get that extra 200k or something more with if I had that Ronan lead without the insight. For sure I can, but definitely that's a 300k difference still, and I can try a run. Maybe I can get to 9.7 with a better run with my Supergiant, but still, come on. I have to try for that run for like 15 times or probably 20 times to have that good run. And Loki, this is the run that I'm showing you. This was like what, second or third run that I recorded with Loki, and of course this is the exact same run that I showed you in the previous video. So of course, if you have not checked it out, you can also check that out for the detailed analysis of Loki TVA as well right before this video, which I did. And yeah, like I have Loki raged up since he got that uniform, the Agents of Asgard, and he became meta. I have the rage on Loki since then. He was amazing in Dispatch. Now he's going to be even better in Dispatch. So let's see how that actually rolls out for Loki. He's definitely a really good choice for a player who cannot afford to, get Supergiant. Of course, building Supergiant will be a little bit more expensive because Loki is a native tier 1 plus she's a native tier 2. But again, we get a lot of material, so you can definitely build both of those characters if you want to. So if you ask me, like, one character that you should be focusing on, if you're not an ABX player, go for Loki. If you are an ABX player, if you want more overall score and you can only build one, Supergiant. Well, simple reason, she can handle multiple days. That's all. That's what we do. That's what we used to do before that as well. So I guess you guys can definitely do that, and no matter which character you pick, just enjoy the game. Don't feel like, okay, you're gonna miss a lot of them, because Supergiant is not as expensive as Thanos. She does not take like double material, so I think she's gonna be very good option to build as well. And I think we'll see for the burn season how that runs out. I feel like Loki is going to be the meta all the seasons now, because he does have paralysis, he has burn, and he has silence, so all the things. So I think he is going to be meta for all the seasons. And for the burn season, maybe this season as well, I'll try the swap as well, if the swap works better than the Loki solo or not. So we'll see how that rolls out. We have done the swap in the past as well, but we never really tried on the silence and perilous season. It was only for the burn season because we needed the other one. And of course, yeah, some things can change. Maybe instead of letting Supergiant run for the rest of the 30 seconds in the end, or maybe after the second roar, we might be running Loki now, because he just does more damage. So we'll see. He still is depending on the mobs, although we're gonna get a really good score right now. We will be ending up at about 9.8 million with this as well. I like the third skill actually. I like the skills that he has. So yeah, pretty awesome, pretty awesome. So I think it's fairly clear that who is better, and I think even if I had like Ronald Lee, it's gonna be very close. So I think, in my opinion, it's gonna be go like this. So if you have, of course, Supergiant has the possibility for people to get a brilliant judgment on Supergiant. They can run a brilliant Supergiant, and I think brilliant Supergiant is going to be better than Loki TVA. Although I think Loki TVA Rage with the same build is gonna be as good as Mighty CTP of Judgment Supergiant. So I think Loki will be a better investment in my opinion if you're just looking for one character. Although there's one more catch, you will still have to build Supergiant if you are a ABX player for female villain ABX if you want to run it. Of course, for the burn season, maybe Loki might still be the best, but we can also try the swap team up. I'm gonna try the swap team up on this silent season as well and see how these things go. Maybe that might actually work a bit better than the solo run. So we'll see how that goes. In my opinion, right now, Loki is better. If you have a normal Supergiant, I would say go for Loki. If you have a Mighty Supergiant, Mighty CTP of Judgment, you can skip Loki if you want to, but you will need Loki for the burn season anyhow. So I think it's gonna be just like, okay, you have to build Loki. That's the thing. You have to build both of these characters if you're an ABX player. If you are looking for just one for all the season, if you are an ABX player, go for Supergiant. The reason why I say that, she can cover the female villain ABX as well, unless you are satisfied with your Moonstone. Okay, that's the thing. So yeah, that will be it for the video. That will be my suggestions and my tips and tricks for you guys. Let me know what you think about the video, about this run. Let me know what you think about the video about these two characters. Who do you think is a better investment? They are evenly close, but of course it's a Mighty and it's just a Rage. Of course, if you have only a Rage, Loki will be a better option to score more than your Supergiant for sure. And let me know in the comment section what you think about the video. And as always, if you love the content, I hope to see you again. Take care. I'll see you all in the next one. Probably testing out more team ups and more tactics. Until then, take care. See you guys.